Welcome to part 2 of my Blueprints playthrough. This is day number 3. In part 1, I played through a whole day and then I spent day 2 exploring a little bit outside out here and found that there was nothing really interesting happening out there, so I wasted that day. But let's see what's going on in day 3. I suspect nothing has changed here. Yeah. Okay. So in day 1, I got to rank 4, which is the fourth column from the fourth row from the bottom of the blueprint here. Our goal, I believe, I mean this is at least the first goal that I can see, is to get to this antechamber, which is on the 9th rank. So that'll be probably the first thing I really try to achieve, and we'll see what kind of obstacles we encounter along the way. What is this? I didn't see this the first time. Searching the estate can be exhausting. Each time you enter a room, you'll lose 1 step. When you no longer have any steps left, you'll be too tired to continue searching the manor and must call it a day. I don't know how I missed that the first time. Okay, so our first door, we have a choice between a bedroom, which gives me 2 steps every time I enter, a nook, which will give me a key, and a den, which will give me a gem. And what I like about the den is I will enter the room from the bottom, but because I'm actually entering from the left side, that means that this will be twisted. So there will be a door on the left, a door on the top, and a door on the right. This will be rotated 90 degrees. And I like that option. Obviously, I want to be going up. Both the bedroom and the nook and the den would achieve that. But let's try out the den just to give ourselves more options. This will give us another out in case something happens. You know, in the last part, I ended up getting kind of turned around here and going backwards, and I had no way to venture out anymore, so I ended up getting stuck like that. By choosing the den, it'll give me one more door to choose from. Just give it a quick look around, see if there's anything. Picture of a tree, a clock showing the time of 8:24, 25-ish, which is that's not the real world time. At the moment I'm playing at 9:37, so the minute hand is moving very quickly though. But that's pretty common in games for game time to move more quickly than the real world. Oh, same thing here. We're almost at 8:30. Another safety pin. We saw a photo in another one of the rooms of a safety pin. That, we'll have to keep an eye on that. That might mean something. The other photo is a tree. More clocks. They all show the same time. I wonder what the significance of the clocks is. We've got an empty case there. I've got a gem. I'll grab that. That gives us 1. I thought we ended our last day with more than that. So when our inventory resets, it looks like everything resets, not just the things shown in the inventory. Another clock, 2 swans. And I don't know what that pattern is up there, and 1 more clock. A chess piece, I believe, a pawn. Okay. We came in that door. We have 2 more doors to choose from. Let's head up. So I'm gonna head. You can see I'm facing this way. So I'll head towards that square. And what I was saying is if for some reason I get trapped, I'll have one more door to choose from to go that way later on. I'm not sure, how common that is. Okay. If I choose the bedroom, I'll end up going right. If I choose the hallway, I'll be able to go left and right. And the closet gives me 2 items, but it traps me there. I think I'll choose the hallway just again to give myself more options, and this will get me back to the center. I think the safest bet probably is to try to stay towards the middle column, or that might be called a file if we're using rank and file. So by using the hallway, I'll be able to get back to the center. And I'll probably try to stay as close to the center as possible so I don't get trapped near the edges. If my main goal is to get to the 9th rank, I think staying towards this middle file here will help achieve that. But I don't know. This is only the second real day that I've played through here. Again, not sure of the significance of the photographs. There's a card here. Doors in the west wing are more likely to be locked. West wing. I mean, there are no wings on this. Never eat soggy waffles. This would be the west side, the westmost file. I wouldn't call it a wing, but maybe that's what it's referring to. Okay. So I do want to head back this way to stay towards the center. I've got myself a corridor, which will always be unlocked. A breaker box. I don't like the idea of using a closet here in the center because it seems more likely to get me trapped. The nook, if I choose that rightmost door will actually be heading up. So I'll give that a try. Plus it gives me a key. I'm not sure I've had a key before, but it seems like if a door is going to be unlocked or locked, then I should probably have some keys. So I'm in the nook. Looks like a really old radio. A couple books and a key as promised. Got some things here, a magnifying glass. You found a wood and brass magnifying glass. Inspect documents of the estate more closely. And conveniently, there is a document. Aha, and there's the magnifying glass. Let me first read it. A journey noteworthy. Or maybe a noteworthy journey. As you continue on your adventure, you may want to consider getting something to scribble down your notes and observations. A pad, scrap of paper, or perhaps most fittingly, a journal will prove to be an invaluable tool you will not regret having beside you on your journey. And I did kind of get that hint from reviews. So I was taking notes on my phone. Let me try the magnifying glass. Okay. I think maybe I'll just want to look at this picture. Billiard, puzzle, notes, addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, order of operations. It's got some momentum to it, so when you move it, it keeps moving, which isn't super convenient, but order of operations. Typically multiplication and division take precedent over addition and subtraction. So is this telling me that order of operations is different here? Let's see what this says. Sinclair has many Something secrets that he will take to his grave. Not sure what that fourth word is on the second one on the second line. Sinclair has many. Something secrets. Antechamber appears to be sealed by all four sides. Must be a way to open. Obviously, or we wouldn't be playing this game. Okay, so, my first goal was to get to the 9th rank. It appears that I'll have to figure out. I'll have to figure out how to open the antechamber. See if there's anything else hidden on this card. I'm doubting it. I think it was just the picture I'm supposed to look at. Is there anything hidden on the edges here? Do those make words? I don't think so. Order of operations. Okay. The books are not interactive here. There's another. Oh, okay. You know what? I think I'm gonna have to keep an eye on these chess pieces. Let me look at my map real quick. It was in the den where I saw a pawn. Pawn in the den. I've got a note on that. And then it's in the nook that I have a rook. Rook in the nook. A book and a rook in the nook. Picture of a bridge. Picture of a bride. Anything interactive here? No. There was a card in this room. I don't want to walk into it because then I'll use one of my steps. I don't think it had an image that I could inspect, so I won't go back to it. So I'm in the middle file now. I would prefer to stay in the middle file. I could go to the billiard room, the dark room. You cannot see floor plans while drafting in this room. I'm curious what that means. I can't see floor plans. Like I can't check my blueprint map, maybe? Let's give it a try. We're still experimenting here and learning what this game, what the limitations and rules of this game are, so... Flickering lights. Why did the light go out? Oh, that almost looked like it spelled a word. What is that? Oh, just some rolls of film. Okay, is there anything I can interact with here? I'm just realizing some people watching this may not even know what this is or what a roll of film is. This room would be a dark room for developing film, which was, before digital cameras. Probably everyone watching this knows that, though. Okay, so I'm in the middle file. I can go left or right. Maybe I want to avoid the west side, just due to locked doors. Oh, okay. Okay. I get that limitation now. Gem requirement 2. There must be a good benefit to that one. Maybe I'll spend a gem here and get something good, and hopefully I don't get trapped on this side. Oh, I'm back here. I was in this place on day 1. And let's see if these notes are the same. This appears to be the same. The password even looks like it's probably the same. Let's see if I can... Swan song. Swan song. Let's take a note on that. The password is swan song. One word. One word. Okay. That's the terminal password. Oh, okay, but before these pictures were different. Let me see if this note's different. Day 12 to day 16. That appears to be the same. Is there anything hidden here? No. So before, let me take a screenshot of this. Because before, the with and without photos were different. So I can't use my magnifying glass here because I'm not able to grab them. With, clock, without, lock. And I was just in a room with many clocks. That hasn't changed. Remind me what's in here. And this is the same. Those are the same options I had before. Now, why is that room boarded up? Oh, bad draw. So I couldn't see what my choices were here, and it appears that I hit a dead end, unfortunately. So what that means, if I look at the blueprint, it's a little more out of my hands than I had hoped. And now I've learned what that darkroom actually means and what it means by floor plans while drafting. So I'm going to have to, again, make an uneducated pull from this darkroom on the other side and hope that I don't get myself trapped. I don't have any gems, so I'll have to choose between one of these two. And what do we got? Oh, bad luck. Okay. So that out that I gave myself in the hallway, I'll have to use to my advantage. I did get some stuff, so if I can manage to continue with this playthrough, with this day, that will benefit me because I have 2 keys now. A coin and a gem. We're in the storeroom, bunch of random stuff. Another picture of a tie. I saw that before. And just boxes. I've seen this photograph before as well. So we're starting to see repeat pictures. I don't look up too much, but I don't think the ceiling is going to have that much to offer. Okay. I think we're done in here. I'm going to have to waste 1, 2, 3, 4 steps just to get back there. So I'm going to want to take a right and then a left and then go straight. 42 steps. Take a right, then a left. And now I can see if there was anything else to see here. Doesn't look like it. Okay, just verify this is the hallway I wanted to use. And I must turn left. So neither of these will get me what I want. I have to choose the chapel, but I'll lose a coin anytime I do. I guess we're donating a coin to the Church of Blueprints. Ooh, ooh, a bishop. That makes sense. That makes sense. Let me take a note on that. Bishop in the chapel. So we have a pawn in the den, a rook in the nook, and a bishop in the chapel. Photographs. Oh no, those are statues. We have various depictions in the stained glass. What is that one up top? Bunch of angels, that makes sense. Yeah, all angels. Nothing else to inspect here. Yeah, not that I can see. Okay, which way do I want to go? I have to go. Well, I don't have to. But if I want this to continue, this room has to be a good one. It has to take me up. And I got lucky. Oh, yes, I have a gem. So I have to pick the courtyard, and that will give me an escape. And fortunately, I had that gem. We're in the courtyard. This looks like a metal detector. I get to keep that. You found a functioning metal detector. Greater chance of finding keys and coins. So maybe you don't use it. It just gives you sort of a buff. Right? Inventory. Yeah, it just increases your chances. And this is what I saw. You know, there was a bit of a minor spoiler in the start of a review I watched that showed a shovel digging in these patches right here. So I do know that if I had bought the shovel in that item shop, I could dig here. And so now I'm seeing kind of the benefit of that. I didn't have enough coin for the shovel anyway. So that's the kind of thing where you would probably have to backtrack once you had enough coin, or if you hit, what was it? The commissary. If you had hit that later in your run, you might have enough coin. Okay. Did I miss anything? No. Not that I can tell. Okay. Observatory. I don't have the gem requirement, but it does give you 1 sparkle, for lack of a official word, for each time you've drafted observatory. The parlor will give me a puzzle piece. I don't remember exactly what that means. And the spare room will send me along. The parlor will help get me back to the center, which is my goal is to stay near the center, and it'll give me a puzzle piece. So this seems like kind of a no-brainer here. Another one of these. The statement on the white box is true. There's a second wind-up key in this room. This box and the white box are both empty. Okay, so we reuse this type of puzzle, but it gets a little more complex. We have a black pawn in the parlor. I wonder if I need to keep track. So far, I think this is the first black piece I've seen, so I will note that. Black pawn in the parlor. Just in case the color is important. There's a unique pillow here that seems to have a flower on it. A picture of Sinclair himself. And, oh, okay, this is just describing the game. May the 2nd, Let's reread this just in case it's changed. There will always be at least one box. Only true, only false. Only one box has a prize within, the other two are empty. So that has not changed. The magnifying glass. Nothing. Okay. So I can pick this up. A component of the parlor game. One of them said that there's a second wind-up key in the room. To me, that's appearing false. I don't think I'm missing it. Ampersand? And a mountain or a dune? Okay, let's read these again. The statement on the white box is true. There is a second wind-up key in this room. So I'm saying this is false, which means that this is false, which means that this is true. This box and the white box are both empty. This is false. This is false. This is true. This box and the white box are both empty. There we go. I imagine those get a bit harder later on. We've got some kind of puzzle. Oh, a horse, like a kid's rocking horse. Teapot. We already saw the pawn, and then that's some kind of vase or kettle. Okay. I like the mystery of this game so far. If it was just walking through rooms, it would not be very interesting. But it seems like, and I suspect that'll get. Oh, this is locked. And I suspect the puzzles and intrigue will ramp up a little bit. So I must use a key. It's really my only choice. Okay, and I forgot to really pay attention to my blueprint, but I think this door is facing to the left, to the west. This has a gem requirement. View inventory of all items currently in the house. That seems interesting. I have to spend a gem. And now I'm finally understanding why it says it's always left unlocked. Because I just encountered my first locked door. And so this is guaranteeing you'll never need a key to continue through it. So it's not about getting into it, it's about getting through it. I'll try the security though, this seems like a pretty cool room. Ooh. Little cutscene here. That caught me off guard. We walk in very cautiously. Some security tape running, recording everything in the house, presumably. I don't know why we're walking so slowly. But then again, that's been my main complaint, is the speed of movement in this game. So, at least it's consistent. Okay, we've been in that room. Haven't been in that room. Haven't been in that room. those screens don't seem related to what we've already seen. And we are pointing at ourselves, pointing at ourselves. Bit of an Inception thing happening there. Okay, and I'm back to controlling it. Not quite sure the purpose of that cutscene. Why did this room get special treatment? Okay. Notepad. Blue memos equal true. Red memos equal lies. So I know, okay. The one red memo I recall was the one saying that doors on the west wing are more likely to be locked. I don't think I've seen a blue memo. What is this? A crown? Okay. Ooh, ooh! Unless written by hand. Hold on. Hold on, hold on. Did we see that? Oh, you could see it. Okay. But I hadn't noticed it. Okay, red memos are lies unless written by hand. So, you know, hopefully it's pretty obvious when something's written by hand. I would say that this memo was written by hand. Is it blue, though? I guess so. The top of it is blue? Like this part up here? Okay. Do I use these screens, or are they just for show? Oh, the terminal, the terminal. The terminal. Welcome to Mount Holly Security. Press enter. View estate inventory. Log into the network keycard system. The following is a detailed list of items currently in the house that have yet to be collected. This list will be updated as new rooms are added. Fruit, gems, keys, coins, nothing. I wonder what it means currently in the house. It means with the floor plan that I've drafted. But wouldn't I pick those up if I saw them? Security doors are doors within the estate that can only be unlocked by an electronic keycard. The keycard system is currently operational. I wonder if those doors that I saw outside are the security doors I was talking about. Those doors may, if I'm just taking a random guess here, but they may drop me in at a different point. Like I may be able to begin drafting from those other doors. Keycard system settings. Security level medium. Offline mode locked. The security level determines the amount of keycard security doors that will be deployed in your estate. For example, you should expect to see 1 or 2 security doors with a low setting, and 5 or 6 with a high setting. Why would I want there to be more of them? Under what circumstances would someone choose a high security level? I mean, at first glance, it seems like you would want fewer of them. Change offline mode. This mode determines the default setting the security doors will be set to if power is lost during a blackout. As a general safety rule, offline mode should be set to unlocked if any staff are working on the estate. Just like the other setting, this one seems like the obvious choice would be to have it be unlocked. But I have no idea. Return to security menu. I haven't done this one. Terminal password. Okay. The password I saw in the commissary was Swan song. One word. S W A N S O N G. What? Oh, I have to do it again. So what do I do here? Pressing A continued it for, I'm going to try pressing start. I don't want to press B. Oh, that's how you go backwards. So I'll just press A until it finishes? No. X takes me backwards, Y doesn't do anything. A B probably exits out. Oh, I didn't even notice. Down in the bottom left corner, RT is submit. Password accepted. Good. Connecting the network. We've got an old dial-up. Do I press something? There we go. Staff services. Punch in out. Staff announcements. There's a lot to do here. This service has been temporarily disabled as of November 4th. All work has been suspended at Mount Holly, and all domestic staff has been placed on an extended paid leave in accordance with instructions left by the old man himself. See Mrs. Babbage for more detail. November 4th. I don't know if I need to remember dates, but I'll take a note on that. November 4th, suspended staff. Announcements. November 7th. I don't think anyone else has access to this network this month except you, Simon, so if you're reading this, just know we're all rooting for you. Your friends in faithful service. But there shouldn't have been any staff on November 7th, right? November 7th, staff note to me. This month. Okay, let's return to staff services. Request schedule change. Temporarily disabled as of November 4th. Special orders. If you'd like to get a specific brand of gum or your favorite fruit, the commissary is now taking special orders for all members of the staff. Special orders can take 1 to 3 days. Oh, you can affect future days by placing a special order. Okay. Brass compass, magnifying glass, metal detector, running shoes. Maybe that gives me more steps. A shovel. That was already there. The shovel, both times I've been to the commissary, was part of the default list. Sleeping mask and sledgehammer. I really want to make sure that I get the magnifying glass, because so far it's been super useful. So what did I just do? I was just doing staff services. I think I finished there, right? So yeah, return to network menu. Remote terminal access. It's possible to connect to other active terminals elsewhere on the estate using RTA, remote terminal access. View active terminals. No other terminals are currently connected. Offline, offline, offline. Email. The permissions of this terminal do not allow for access to the electronic mail account. Currently, this feature can only be accessed via the terminal located in the office. Email requires access to the office. Just taking a note there. Return to the network menu. Data transfers from Synca are not currently available. Press enter to return to the network menu. Glossary. Question marks? Okay, let's get out of here. That was it. I can log out. That was a big, long dump of information. Oh, there's another clock. Whoa! We went from 8:30-ish to 3:10-ish in about an hour. I've been playing for about an hour and we went from 8:30 to 3:10. Almost 7 hours. Oh, okay. There's a night in the security. Night in security. Okay. There's an arrow pointing down here and some kind of security box. Oh, that might be a key. Okay. This is one of the security doors. Okay, tapes are running. You can hear it. That door is blocked off. Okay, that's that door. I have to go up. Ooh, red and blue. Okay, staff notice effective the first week of December. Payroll. Oh. They put it in the same room as the terminal. I didn't even have to take note of that. Got a picture of a hand holding a match and another Christmas tree. I feel like I've seen the Christmas tree recently. I'm noticing arrows. Were those there before? Interesting. Okay, red ones are always lies unless they're written by hand. This one is typed. Until further notice, the antechamber has been unlocked, and access levers are no longer required to grant entry. Lies. Lies. Keycard access security doors are more likely to appear in higher ranks of the estate. Likewise, as a redundant security measure, normal doors in the estate will also be more likely to be locked as you progress north. Yeah, I just read that on the terminal. Coffee? Microwave? So the security room is also a sort of break room. Or they just spend a long time in this room. I don't have a key card. Oh no. Okay, wait. Oh no. Oh. Okay. Oh. That was it. That was my only out. Let me go back to the commissary and just see what purchase items were available. Go through the parlor. Through here, that's locked. Through the chapel. Oh wait, what is that? Oh, that'll take me down. You know what? that is a good opportunity to maybe get more items. 2 items in the closet. And since it's a dead end anyway, not technically a dead end, but it, it I can't get through it, I may as well put a closet there and get 2 items. Or 4 coins. The thing is, I think the shovel, so I could see using the shovel to dig up those couple holes in the garden area. And maybe get more stuff, but I think I'm better off going with the closet. Oh, I've done a closet before. Okay, there's a key. Did I? Did I? Yes. Saved by the closet. That was a miracle. What else do we have in here? $10 tag. I don't think it's on the hat. I think it's just coincidentally under the hat. Although it just has the number 10. It doesn't actually have a dollar sign. And we've got a moose. Umbrella? Okay. Yeah. I'm using a bunch of steps, but I can get back to the security door. Okay, let's do it. Hopefully I don't regret that I didn't go to the commissary. We are down to 28 steps left, but I have not killed my run yet. Okay. Lose half your steps in the weight room. Maybe I've never noticed it before, or maybe this is unique to the security room. But there are dots. There are lights above these choices. And the weight room has 4 lights. Passageway requires 2 gems, so I can't even choose that. The weight room I don't want to choose. But if I choose the guest bedroom, then I'm ending my run. I'll get 10 more steps, but I'll be stuck. So I have no choice but to lose half of my steps. And I need to get better about checking the blueprint before I get to this screen. Because otherwise I'm just going off memory. I think I have to do this. Right? It was my only choice. In the weight room? Mining cart. A graph. Going up. Things are booming. It is now 4 o'clock, 4:05. Various types of weights. Today's my rest day, guys. Lots of doors to choose from. I will, let's see, stick with my idea of staying towards the center. That means I should face this way, right? Yeah. Oh, but this is a security door. So for now, what is that? Oh, okay. Nothing else to see here. So if I go this way, I'm going up. What is the breaker box for? The furnace, you're more likely to draw red rooms. This may be the way to go. I have to spend money on it, but it keeps me going. I'll do that one. I'm in the observatory, rank 6. Look at that. A picture of a theater. Got a little more ambience in this room. Oh, there's a clock. Oh, what can I do with this? I can just spin it. Anything change when I do that? Is it just for fun? The fixed stars, the stargazer's companion to constellations. Fen, Aries, Bird and Sons Publishing, 1809 by Richard Witt. This book contains a complete starbase, a list of constellations, and the observed effects that accompany the appearance of each one. Depending on the number of stars that can be seen in the sky on any given day, different constellations of various sizes may be visible, sometimes more than one, on a single day. I wonder if I have to go outside to use the information here. This book, a solid base for astronomy, will help you easily identify these constellations, impress your friends, and discover the joy of stargazing. And that's it. Some kind of globe. Okay, everything in here, this is the observatory, everything is space themed. There's a wheel here. Ooh, okay, now we're actually getting into some real stuff here, right? Because I can turn the globes. Do I need to pay attention? Every time I spin it, it leaves it on a different portion of the globe. And this one, is it doing the same thing? Yeah, it just spins it slightly more than one rotation each time. The darker areas of water and the lighter areas are land. Oh, which is the opposite. Okay. And actually, I happen to have them both focused on the same thing right now. Not that that probably matters, but let me look around before I do that. Here's another moose. That is pointing at a wall. Probably not too useful. That looks weird on this side. Yeah, that one plank is different. And here's another one. I might want to point it up though. Oh, so probably the side that I'm on. Okay, okay. So let's point it. Is that good? That looks like it'll look up through the crack, right? Oh. Planets. Is that gonna... No. No, that's looking... It's a little too low. That's where it was when I started. There we go. Right? Is it still too low? I don't know. Let's see what happens if I line it up with the outside. Wrong way, wrong way. That makes things worse. Oh wow, that took a weird giant turn. Can you? Yes. Oh, I can look through it. Oh. Okay. Oh. All right. Can I point it up a little further? So I took all those notes for nothing. Okay, let's go up a little further if we can. Nope, nope. Okay. So a little bit of busy work there. They make you point it to the sky to earn your constellation. Oh, here's another night. Night in observatory. I don't know. On the top left now I'm seeing steps, which I have 12. And I called it a sparkle before, but I guess I know now that it's a star. And I have 1. Wait. When I looked through the telescope, do I have a weird artifact happening there? I saw the North Star, which is 1. So I think what you can do is you collect the stars, and then you come in here and use them. Basically, it's a kind of currency. Let's use a key. Don't have any choice. Oh, and I did it again. I forgot to check where I am, but I turned left, so I think I'm somewhere near the center. Oh, the coat check. You can check an item and retrieve it on another day. I love that idea, but I would be ending my day. I could check my magnifying glass though, and then not have to worry about it. The pool adds a locker room, sauna, and pump room to today's draft pool. That is a gym requirement. In fact, both of them do. Oh, this could be the end of me right here. Let's see. I can leave the weight room. I have 1 more door in the weight room. But here I can check an item. What is this? A biplane, I think that would be called. And a globe being painted. Ring the bell. Is there actually someone here? No. Check item, retrieve item. Select an item to check. Magnifying glass, metal detector, or key card. That seems way more valuable than anything else. Wait a second. I thought the key card I could use 1 time. But I still have it, right? So that door in the weight room, that was a security door. Alright, I'm wasting steps here. I'm wasting steps. But maybe I can open this door. I didn't even try it. Ah! Okay. Oh, guest bedroom plus 10. Whenever you draft a bedroom, gain 5. Corridor is always unlocked. Okay, so do I waste one of my doors? This would be very risky. I feel like I have to do this one. Sometimes there's like a note in here. That's a candlestick. Thought it might be a chess piece for a second. There's that same picture. Ooh! Oh, the metal detector. What does that mean? Sort of a hot and cold thing? there's a coin on the ground. Okay. Not quite as cool as I thought it might be. The billiard room will take me up. I need that. The passageway requires 2 gems and a breaker box. I have a feeling this day is coming to an end pretty quickly. We have a pilot, a plot of... that may be the orchard, actually. A beer? Don't mind if I do. Darts? Now, it's been a while since I've played darts. I'm wondering if these numbers are accurate. I believe they are. I know 20's on top for sure. Oh! What's going on? What's going on? What's going... Oh. Wait a second. Some kind of code entry? Now, let me go back, because these numbers happen to line up with the constellation numbers, which ended at 20. The missing numbers were 6, 9, 10, 13, 14, 16 through 19. 6. Oh, wait a second. What? Oh, what? 6 gave me a 14. I'll try this, but I have a feeling that something else is going on here. Is this going to give me an 11? It flashed the 14 again. I'll keep going. 10. 13. Okay. 14. 16. 17. This is gonna have me memorize some numbers. Let me just finish. I think this is pointless, but I'll just finish what I was doing. Did it flash that time? Okay. 14. Let me take note on this. Dartboard 14, comma, then 5 and 1. Except 5 took me back to 14, so it has to be 14 and then 1. No? I was thinking it was sort of a Simon Says kind of thing. Five plus 1 is 6. Ooh. Ooh. Wait. So it wanted me to add the 2 numbers when it highlighted the innermost circle. Because I can't do 23, I'm wondering if this is subtraction. So 17. So if it's the second circle, maybe it's a negative. Maybe that worked. That would mean that the next one is 18. Okay. What do we have going on here? 2? Oh, order of operations. Oh, order of operations. It was addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, I believe. I don't think I took a screenshot of that. This would be 2 times 5. Unless it's division. No, it's got to be multiplication because we can't do fractions. So, 10. Okay, the order of operations was opposite of what we learned in school. So we do the 12 minus 8 first. That's 4 times 4 is 16. You know, I really should have paid attention to that. Actually, I've got my notes. That was pretty cool. 2 keys. I will take it. Too bad I'm running out of steps. Okay. Was it just pure luck that I happened to see the order of operations? I can't take the chalk. Triangle, diamond. Was it just pure luck that I happened to see the order of operations before I got here? Or was that by plan, by design? Bunch of bottles, glasses, stools, empty shelves. Okay, where am I? I remembered to look this time. I'm going up. Going up. Use a key. I just got 2 of them. Have 2 left. I'm going up. I'm on rank 5 right now. I went down at some point. Okay. The bunk room and the bedroom. This room counts as 2 bedrooms. What's the significance of that? Okay, the bedroom is a good one because I'll get 2 steps, which doesn't really help me because it just goes left anyway. Right, I'm still not getting the spare room gets me up another rank. So that seems more valuable to me than a free rank of steps. We've been painting. We've been painting. Some of the wall sheetrock has been broken off there. Can't use the magnifying glass, I assume. Is the color significant in any way? Blue and white? Okay. Some tape. Okay, nothing I can interact with here. I'm down to my last 6 steps. Secret passage leads to a room of a color of your choice. But I don't have the gems for it. Bedroom. Whenever you enter this room, gain 2. Gotta do it. Gotta do it. I'm on rank 7. I'm going to the west side. You know what? I wanted to check the key card. I wanted to check it, but where would I check it again? In the coat check. But the coat check is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 steps away. So unless some other miracle occurs here, I'm probably not going to be able to get back to checking the key card. Which is unfortunate because that's been really useful. Oh, here's another pawn. This one's yellow. I don't think the other ones were yellow. I think that they were actually white. I mean, in a game of chess, yellow would be the white pieces. But I think they were actually white. Let me I will call out that I found a yellow pawn in the bedroom. Yellow pawn in the bedroom. What is that little origami? It's a swan. Seeing a bit of a swan theme. This puzzle I've seen before, but I don't think it was quite that complete. I feel like it was a smaller piece. Oh, oh, oh. Those must be significant in some way. I'm gonna take a screenshot with all three of those showing. So I have been in this room before. On day one, it was like one of the first rooms I entered. I saw this. Oh, but now I have a magnifying glass. Anything? Hmm? Stop moving. 5-0? Probably not. Hmm. Am I missing something here? Hmm. What about her picture? Oh, okay. Magnifying glass. What's up with this thing, huh? Nope. Hmm. Not a single blemish. All right. Okay, 7 steps left. I got a step or two by coming in here, so that was good. Hand pointing down. You know, I don't remember seeing that before. Okay. Got to go to the west wing. No choice here. Use one more key. I have one more remaining. The pantry will take me up. The garage will give me 3 keys. The west wing hall will take me up and down. That might be more valuable to give myself one extra door. I'll do that. Sounds different in here. Okay. Ooh. Staff notice. June 15th, 1983. Out of respect for the late Lady Clara Epson, the West Wing will be closed until further notice. While the floor plans associated with this wing have not been removed from the pool, we ask that staff members refrain from drafting them during this period of mourning. Likewise, any staff may draft. I wonder if we're supposed to be able to get some information out of that last line. I'm going to take a screenshot here. Okay. Clara Epson. No other interactive stuff. There's that tree again, and a spine. Is that scoliosis? Or is that just how it's supposed to look? Okay, which way do I want to go? I have to go the opposite way here. This is up. This will take me to rank 8. Select a new floor plan. Oh, I can't. Up, up. Okay, I'll take 10 steps then. Is there anything useful in here? Because I may be ending my journey. A note? Sinclair, just wanted to write you a quick note. Thank you for the weekend. I had a thrilling time. This is the guest bedroom, so that makes sense. On the hunt with Lord Evanson, whose peculiar personality somewhat made up for your own absence. I also got to appreciate your new game in the billiard room. It's been ages since I've seen the billiard room in the house. I was beginning to suspect you retired the floor plan. It was well worth the wait, though, as I always enjoy your mathematical puzzles and appreciated that I didn't need to know the rules of darts to play your variation. So I already solved that puzzle. I'm going to screenshot this in case the name Lord Evanson means anything. There's only one page, right? Yeah. The magnifying glass. Is there anything interesting in the signature? No. What is that? Gem? Sailboat. Okay, we've seen the chart before. That's a picture of a box. But what's on the box? Some linens. Basketball. Basketball. There's another pawn. Yellow pawn in the guest bedroom. There's a sheep, a whale, a basketball. I have a feeling there's going to be different puzzles or challenges that require sort of hunting down some of these items. Okay. I have more steps now. I'm going to see what I can do. Going down? Can that lead to anything good? I eventually have to return to the weight room and try the other door. Let's see what I can get down here. I have 14 steps left. I'm going to have to use a key. I don't know about that. Shoot. Okay, I'm going to go back to the weight room. Right, straight, left, straight. Right, straight. You know, I didn't look at the billiard table while I was in here. I looked at everything else. Eight, 5, 13, 15. Cue ball 3, and then what is the... I'm gonna take a picture of it just in case. Sort of paranoid about everything being relevant in this game. And that's where I came from. Don't want to go that way on accident. Right? Yeah, corridor. Okay. So now I'm gonna try going through this door. Ooh. Ooh, the patio. The patio's perfect. And I just happened to get a gem. Spread gem in each green room. Green rooms do not cost to draft. Gonna do the patio, because I have to. Ooh, very cool. I like this place. Alright, here's a note buried below. Occasionally you may discover small mounds of dirt in certain rooms of the estate. With a shovel, one may be able to excavate these suspicious dig spots. I'll take that gem. Thank you very much. We've got a grill here. Can I do anything? No. Security door. Nothing there. Hold on a second. I didn't get out a magnifying glass. Nothing written on it, right? Okay. Oh, that's cool. So, anything special with the stars? No. Got some plants hanging up. Alright, let's try the security door. Let me just take note of where I am. I have to go up and I have to have a door that goes up. Yeah. Not gonna work here anymore anyway. Should I even go in? Yeah, because I want to get the coins. Ooh, metal detector. Oh, I was pointing out the coins I already knew about. The apple! Oh, 2 steps. Okay, what is this gonna say? We saw this on the first day. 50 steps should be more than enough, so I think an even spread would be ideal. 5 apples, 5 bananas, 5 oranges. So the apple I just saw gave me 2. Bananas give 3. Let's board it off. Okay. Nothing else. Any chess pieces or anything? Nope. Okay. Well, that marks the end of my journey, but I could at least return to the coat check and check in my card. So patio, turn right, weight room, turn right, observatory, turn left, right, right, left. You can retrieve this item on any day you have a coat check in your house. Can I do anything with this note? Oh, claim check, okay. Coat check. Airplane. Coats. Okay. And then, while I still have steps, I have 7. Can I get to the commissary? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Turn right, go straight, turn left, turn right. Oh no, I can't. I can't make it. Okay. So I'm gonna have to call it a day. I learned a lot about this game. I made it to rank 8, which is my best out of the 2 full days I've played. I discovered that the antechamber is probably going to be locked until I figure out how to unlock it. So even if I got there, it would probably have not been the most fruitful session. But this was very interesting. Nothing too difficult as far as puzzles go, but still interesting nonetheless. So let me call it a day here. And this was a pretty long session, almost 2 hours. So I will end it here, and I will see you again for day 4, part 3. Thanks for watching. Glossary. Question marks? Adjoining? Oh, okay. Rooms are considered adjoining if they're connected to each other via a doorway. A dead end is any room lacking a second doorway. If a room ever has additional doorways, it's not considered a dead end, even if those doorways are blocked. The directory contains detailed information for all rooms on the estate that you have drafted. You may access the directory at any time from the system menu by pressing R. Yeah, I've done that. Bedroom, one of the most common type of rooms. Bedrooms are typically used for resting and regaining steps and are identifiable by the violet borders. So they use color coding, but it looks like there will always be a note on the tile that tells you that you get extra steps. Dirigiblocks. I did see an arcade machine that said Dirigiblocks. In the commissary, players may find an arcade cabinet for the popular game Dirigiblocks. To the dismay of board members of the staff, the cabinet has not been in working order for the last several years. Although the game is not currently accessible, it's scheduled to be added in a future patch. Now, are they breaking the fourth wall there and referring to a patch of blueprints? Or is that referring to a patch within this fake system? Call it a day. Oh, drafting, I didn't read this one. The action of selecting a floor plan from the 3 options presented to you after clicking a door is known as drafting. Okay. Call it a day. You may call it a day at any time. This will end the current day and reset the rooms on the estate, your inventory, and your steps. When you run out of steps, you'll be forced to call it a day. The draft pool is the total collection of currently available floor plans from which 3 are drawn at the beginning of each draft. I wonder if we can see the draft pool, because at one point I came across something, I don't remember what, that said that you could add a specific tile to your draft pool. And I wonder if that carries over between days. So any new tiles added are permanent? I don't know. Color. The color of a floor plan will usually indicate the type of room: violet for bedrooms, orange for hallways, green for green rooms. Don't know what a green room is. Yellow for shops, red for red rooms, and blue for blueprints as the default type. Drawing is the initial pulling of the 3 floor plans from the draft pool at the beginning of drafting. To illustrate the difference between drawing and drafting, remember that 3 floor plans are drawn, but only 1 is drafted. Oh wow, there's a lot more. Whoa! Whoa, okay. East wing rooms of the house are the 9 rooms that border the very right edge of the house. Okay, so when I talked about the wings before, it really is the leftmost and rightmost files are the east and west wings. The outdoor area of the estate surrounding the house, the grounds, include many areas of interest, including campsite, apple orchard, and west path. Certain rooms have an effect that is only triggered upon physically entering the room. These rooms are marked on their floor plans by an icon of an opening door. Oh, so maybe they only happen one time? No, this says entering the room. Okay. Orange floor plans, known as hallways, are rooms that often contain many doors. They provide architects the means to branch off into different paths, allowing for greater flexibility. The estate refers to all the explorable areas. The rooms that are drafted and the grounds. The house, on the other hand, is only referring to the current rooms, as shown in the blueprint. The house refers to the 45 floor plan grid. Only the rooms currently drafted are considered part of the house. When your steps reach 0, you've exhausted and you have to call it a day. As an architect, you may wish to view the previous layouts and room configurations from days past. This useful feature can be accessed from the system menu. Oh, okay. The items you've collected on any given day can be viewed and inspected from the blueprint menu. On any given day. Items refer to both special items, unique items in your inventory, as well as resource items. Objects found on the estate must be left behind whenever you call it a day. So that must include inventory and resource items. The floor plan. The life of every room begins as a floor plan, a square paper sketch drawn by an architect from a pool of potential ideas, the draft pool. I already did items. Keys. Common resource used to open up locked doors. There are also some unique special keys that can unlock special doors. Gems are valuable resources to draft special floor plans. Entries marked with question mark will become gradually revealed as you progress. Keycard door. Electric powered doors of reinforced steel that can only be accessed via keycard are security locked. These doors appear with more frequency the higher up in rank you are. Okay, that goes back to what I was asking. Why would you ever choose to have a higher number of security doors? Coins. You can purchase goods and services from shop rooms. As you explore the house, you'll find that doors are locked. You'll need a key to unlock them. Locked doors appear more often the higher in the rank. Okay, so getting to rank 9 is going to be probably harder than I anticipated. It's not just about choosing doors going in the right directions, but also having the right number of keys and avoiding security doors unless you have key cards. The green room. Floor plans that have a green border are known as green rooms. These rooms are associated with outdoor areas like gardens and are naturally synergistic with one another. Naturally synergistic with one another. What does that mean? Terrace green rooms do not cost. Oh. Oh, so they kind of all help each other? Wow, there's a lot of words in here. Mechanical. Rooms are often heavy in mechanics. Control systems interact with other elements in the estate. These rooms are marked by the symbol of a gear. I've seen one of those. I haven't been in one, I don't think. Each morning the house returns to its default position. Permanent changes, however, do not reset. I wonder what a permanent change is. Oh yeah, I'm about to see that. Each terminal on the estate is connected to a local network named Blackbridge. This network allows users, I will take a note of that. The local network is named Blackbridge. Allows users to remotely connect to other active terminals as well as providing access to staff services and other handy features like this glossary. Electric-powered doors of reinforced steel that can only be accessed via keycard are considered security locked. These doors appear with more frequency the higher up in rank. Most things on the estate reset from one day to the next. It's the nature of the house. However, a few things are permanent and are usually marked as such. Permanent changes do not reset. Shops, service, or goods in exchange for coins. These floor plans are slightly more rare and cost gems to draft. They often offer more unique, complex, and exciting effects. A row is known as a rank. There are 9 ranks. However, among the staff, whispers of a 10th rank can often be overheard. A special item is referring to an item that's unique and inventory bound as opposed to resource items. Okay. When a spread occurs, items are randomly distributed across all rooms currently active in the estate. The more rooms in your house, the larger the spread. When a spread occurs. Okay. Rarity. How often a floor plan is drawn from the drafting pool is determined by its rarity. 4 rarities: commonplace, normal, uncommon, and rare. Already read that. Redraw. Some rooms and items allow you to throw back the first 3 options drawn from the drafting pool for a fresh set of potential rooms. This is known as drawing new floor plans. Beware the rooms of red. They offer powerful expansion options but come at a dangerous cost. So the first one I ever saw was a lavatory, just a bathroom, and the only cost I saw, it didn't tell me any negative effect, but it just happened to be a dead end. Mount Holly is equipped with several state-of-the-art computer terminal stations that control various systems on the estate electronically. Each terminal is also connected to a central network. Okay, last set of words. Tomorrow? Rooms that provide benefits in the future belong to a special category of floor plans. Tomorrow rooms. They're marked with a clock symbol. Okay. A small wooden chest often found in rooms, always locked and usually containing a few items of interest. And the west wing are the 9 rooms that border the very left edge of the house.